Kayla Ebby here with the Educator Chipotle Challenge. I am here with
Adrian Labrador. I'm a 10th grader at a project-based learning school in Davis.
Thank you so much, Adrian, for being part of this Educator Shout Out interview, and I'm excited to hear your stories.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Adrian, describe one or more educators who have had a positive impact on your life and how they've made a difference.
One educator that made an impact on my life was my 5th grade teacher, Mr. Munike. He impacted my life because he taught me that I can do way more than I thought I could. He took me outside of school, and he's the one who taught me how to swim and push my limits and just do my best as I can and always try. And another one is Mr. Lagunes. He was one of my 7th through 9th grade teachers, and he taught me to care more about my education and think about my future a lot more. He also taught me to not be shy as much as I was and go out there, because he always saw me as a leader, and that really inspired me.
Speaking of you being a leader, Adrian, can we just note, through your leadership skills, what initiative did you take last year as a 9th grader, and what has come of that initiation to improve the junior high school?
Last year, as ASB president of my school, I went to a school board meeting and asked for them to improve and add new water fountains to our school to make it better. And because of that, this next year, they will be adding new water fountains to our school.
That was such an honor to watch and hear you speak about at the board meeting as well. So yeah, you're welcome, and thank you. Because of your advocacy, now other students at the junior high will benefit from that request.
Yeah. Okay.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Adrian, from your perspective as a student, what resources are necessary to have at school that support students' mental, social, emotional health and well-being?
Well, I'd say support is a big thing for students. Support really helped me get through a lot of schoolwork when it's heavy or it's stressful, and just reminders from staff or educators that you're going to make it through, and to don't stop thinking about what you want in life or your future, to try your best.
Adrian, what advice would you share with your 7th grade self?
Starting out at junior high, my main goal, instead of getting a good education, was to try to fit in and be cool. So the advice I give my 7th grade self was to not stop trying to do that. I'd still try to make friends and things like that, but to give more focus on your education, as my education, because I did not focus as my education at all, and to not stop trying when things are down, and just to always give it your best, because it'll help in the long run.
Do you think that you can do it alone, or you need that support from other people, including your friends and staff?
Definitely need that support. Support from friends and family definitely helps, and that's why I say to try to make as many friends as you can, good friends that'll be there for you when things are stressful or when you feel like just not caring about your work, and make good connections with educators so they can help you out as well.
Adrian, what advice or words of wisdom would you give somebody else who is having a hard time making connections, or is in that mode of trying to be cool and trying to fit in and is not caring a whole lot? What might you say to them?
Well, I would definitely agree that first impressions have a lot of impact on the way people see you, but when trying to make friends or trying to fit in, I would consider, instead of making your own path and just being yourself, because when people judge you harshly, you shouldn't in my opinion, you shouldn't care what they say because everyone's beautiful in their own way. That's it.
Words of wisdom from sophomore Adrian. He's got life figured out, folks. Take it from him. Adrian, is there anything else that you would like to share with educators or students or other people watching?
Yes, I'd like to say that you guys and gals should definitely spread this around because I think this could help a lot of educators and students. And I also want to give a little personal shout out to Ellen herself and just watch this and really take this into consideration because this is going to make a difference. And thank you.
Shout out to Ellen.
Shout out to Ellen.
Get Miss Evie on your show.
Yeah, get Miss Evie on your show. She knows what she's doing. She's going to change educators around the world.
What? Shucks. Adrian's going to change educators around the world as well and students' mindsets. Let's go, Ellen. Let's do this together.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you.
By the way, Miss Evie, when I first met you, you really reminded me of Ellen.
Really?
Yeah, because just the way you inspired so many people and like in our school and the way she inspires people around.
Wow.
And you remind me of her because of the way you act, the way you look, and how you're not like a girly girl, and neither is she.
Mm-hmm.
And just that, you just remind me of Ellen a lot.
Ellen, even more reason for us to connect, you know? We're like kindred spirits. We're like meant to be friends, pretty much. Just like, imagine how much we could change the world with you and I. We would be a force to be reckoned with.
Basically.
Basically, like,
sisters.
Yeah.
Basically.
I look up to you. You're only like 5 years older than me, probably. Not even.
Oh
I look forward to hearing from you, Ellen.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Adrian would love to. I would invite you to my show.
I tried to get on Ellen once.
You did?
Yeah, my auntie, Perla, she recorded a video of like the way I do things, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm in a chair and stuff.
Right,
And, and yeah, and she did it like with her college class. And it was on YouTube for a little while, and then it died.
Oh, how many views did it get?
I don't remember.
Huh.
Gotta ask her.
Yeah. Auntie Perla, we're gonna bring that back. We're gonna try again because, you know, as Adrian mentioned earlier with the educators that he's had that have impacted him, to keep trying to like keep moving forward and get after your dreams and not let the haters get you down, and you just keep plugging away. You keep on keeping on. Always.
Gotta have it. And another person that's impacted my life is you, Miss Abby, because in 7th grade you were really nice to me and you just helped me out a lot. And then in 8th grade I didn't like you at all.
Yeah.
You know, had our ups and downs. Mm-hmm. And in 9th grade we just got a lot closer together, and now I appreciate you a lot. So thank you for helping me get through a lot of things that I've been struggling with. Thank you for all the years you were my counselor and helped me out a lot.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure being your counselor, and it's an honor to be with you right now, especially with the history that we have, and just I see you as an incredible human being, and I'm honored to know you. I mean, when you get on the Ellen show, like, I know you're gonna be thinking, like, Miss Debbie is one of those people along my path. You know, like you're gonna remember where you came from.
I will.
when you do big things, you know, when you become president of the United States and make America great again, you know, or you know, do other things that make an impact in the community and people around you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know the part about me hating Chipotle?
Oh, yeah. So Remember the story that I posted earlier this morning on Instagram when I said, who doesn't love Chipotle? And then I said, I know somebody. This is the guy.
I hate Chipotle. It's so nasty to me. That's why we came to get real Mexican food.
Sorry, Chipotle, but we're here. Educator Shout Out Interview. Like,
For Chipotle.
he's still doing it for me.
For-
not necessarily
well, not for Chipotle.
But I love Chipotle.
Shouting out Chipotle, sort of.
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, I love Chipotle. I love him. It works out. He loves, life and educators.
I love life
Love
and
life.
educators.
Yeah. All right, folks, this is Kayla Ebby with the Educator Chipotle Challenge doing an Educator Shout Out interview with...
Adrian Labrador.
Thank you so much for watching, and educators around the world, educators in Davis, you make a difference.
Thank you. And don't forget to keep it real.
Always, always keep it real, folks. Shout out to my pops. Always be keeping it real. And Ellen, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Waiting for that call. I'm not going to give you my phone number right now, but you email me and I'll give it to you.
Do it.
All right, much love, everybody. Bye.